off, I want to start off by pouring libations out to all my ancestors, known and unknown. So I'm going to start off with that right there. We're going to get into it. So this is to all my ancestors, known and unknown. This is all the gods and goddesses, known and unknown. I say. That's for all the angels, known and unknown too. Y'all ain't part of the gods. That's for all y'all. So this video gonna be about what is God. So this is my view on what God is. So I think God is everything and everybody. God is everything and everybody, all over, all creation. He has no beginning and no end. He just goes on forever and forever and forever. And I think that since he is everything and everybody, then everybody is God. So if everybody is God, then everybody is infinite. So there's some people out there that don't believe in God at all, but what really God is just the infinite source that we all are a part of. So when you pray to God, you're pretty much, you can picture like a storehouse or a bank account or a savings account where there's infinite energy there. When you praying, you're asking that infinite energy to work in your favor and do something for you that you need in your life. That's the advantage that people that believe in God have over people that don't believe in God, is that they have this infinite energy to pull from. They have this infinite energy to pull energy from. And when you pray to God, what's happening is that infinite energy starts to manifest that thing into your life according to how much power you put into that prayer, according to how much power you put into that venture and that manifestation of how deep it comes from your heart. The more deeper it comes from the heart, the more power there is that's in it, the bigger the result is going to be. So there's some people that want to pray for $20 trillion, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and pray for stuff that they really don't want, and they usually don't receive it because they really don't want it. What they were really looking for is either love or security or peace, happiness, joy, or something. But they think they're looking for $1 trillion. They think they're looking for all this stuff. So when they pray, they don't receive what they pray for. And another thing is, when you pray, your prayer goes through different realms. It goes through the lower realm, the middle realm, and the higher realm. And as it goes through these realms, as it goes through the lower realm, there are beings there that will try to knock your prayer down just for the sake of knocking your prayer down, or try to steal the energy of your prayer, or do something to make sure your prayer does not get to the Most High. So that's why you had to put a lot of power in your prayer. That's why lots of people have different people go pray for them, because they know how to put that power, that force behind their prayer. But people that really don't want what they're asking for don't have that power behind it. So when it goes through that lower realm, it gets snatched down and doesn't even get to God, because he's on such a high vibration. That's how it is with angels and gods and stuff too. Your prayer has to be powerful enough to reach them, and that's the truth. Like, do you truly want this? Do you truly need this? Are you truly doing this for a good cause, or are you doing this for something that you know is not right? So you have to put that truth and that love and that wisdom, that the unconditional love behind your prayer for it to reach God. So that's what God is to me. He's everything and everybody. Some folks will call this blasphemy, but like, really think about it, man. If I have an ocean and I take a drop out the ocean, is that drop of water still part of the ocean? Is that drop of water still water? Yes, it is, and it came from that ocean, so it's a part of that ocean. It's not separate from the ocean. It's always going to be a part of the ocean, even if it separates itself. Every part of its essence is going to be from the ocean. It can't be from nowhere else but the ocean. And that's exactly how I'm talking about with people and with everything, even inanimate objects. Everything you see, like a light pole or a box, they're still part of God. They still part of God. Everything you see is God. And that's why the Egyptians were so powerful. That's why Jesus was so powerful. That's why Buddha was so powerful, because they saw the truth in everything, and they held everything as sacred. That's why they say that you had ancient civilization that used to worship animals. And it wasn't they worship animals, they worship the God within the animal. Everything that you see is an aspect of God. For example, the bull. The bull represents the physical world. That's why Osiris represents the bull. Osiris represents the bull. Isis represents the cow, and Heru or Horus represents the calf. So all these different things have different aspects to God. Everything is an aspect of God. Even you're an aspect of God. Your personality is one of a kind. Just like that cow. They have different things that they do, different personalities, different customs, different, they have a different lifestyle than anyone else. So that cow represents a different aspect of God, and so does everything else. Everything is just an aspect of God. Even things you call evil are an aspect of God. Everything is an aspect of God. That's all there is. That's all there ever was, and all there ever will be is God, and everything's a part of it. Even when you want to try to separate yourself from God, you still will always be a part of God. And that's what God is. He's the person that holds that unconditional love for us at all times, from the jump. I mean, since there's no beginning, I can't say from the beginning, but he forever holds that unconditional love for you. So when you want to come back home and finally get that unconditional love for yourself, it's always there for you. He always holds the door open for you to have unconditional love for yourself and for others. That's how it is with your grandma or your mom or whoever loves you in your life. You like being around them. Why? Because they hold the door open for you to feel unconditional love for yourself and feel unconditional love for your heart. And that's how we supposed to be for each other. You are supposed to see folks with unconditional love, folks that you call evil and unrighteous and bad. You're supposed to hold them with unconditional love in your heart, because when you're around them, that opens the door for them to have unconditional love for themselves. And that's how you heal it. Instead of always wanting the bad things to happen to so-called bad people, you need to have sorry y'all, the video cut off real quick. I had to go delete some videos right quick. But anyway, back to what I was saying, you have to hold unconditional love for them people that you see are bad people. That's how you heal them. Right now they're blinded to who they really are. They're blinded by not truth, and they're blinded to the unconditional love. So when you have unconditional love for them, they feel that energy of you having that unconditional love for them, and it opens their eyes when they're around you. And that's what you need to do for people, is have unconditional love for them. Now, if you want to have unconditional love for everybody, you got to have unconditional love for yourself. So now, unconditional love to me is God, and God is truth. So unconditional love to me is seeing the truth in everybody and everything. That's it. And the truth about everybody and everything is that everybody's part of God. Everybody is an aspect of God. So how can you disrespect an aspect of God? Isn't Horus an aspect of God? All the gods and goddesses aren't they just an aspect of God? That's what they say, right? If you read different books and like really look down and look into it, all of them are aspects of God. All the angels are aspects of God, and you respect them. You hold them at a high place, and you love them. So that's the same thing that it is for yourself and everybody else. It's not just them that's supposed to get that respect and that love. I mean, why just because they're on a further path of wisdom and so-called consciousness, they're supposed to get more respect and more love? Because God doesn't discriminate like that. Because everybody holds an equal part in this big play for him. Because a lot of people that are not as far on the path as Horus and all them is, got them to where they need to be by different lessons that they learned from them people. So if it wasn't for the people, they wouldn't even be where they're at. So God respects them and loves them just like they do Horus and Isis and Osiris and Buddha and Jesus and everybody. He loves us and respects us. All this is the same. There's no discrimination. Just because you're not as far on your path as someone else might be. And to be honest, all of us are equal on our path because we're all right at the perfect place where we're supposed to be. And all of us are really actually perfect because God is perfect. How can God be imperfect? I know folks like to always say that nobody's perfect, but again, that's just another lie that they tell you to keep you not believing in who you are, because they know once you know that you are an aspect of God, that you will respect and love everybody, and everybody will respect and love each other, and that will bring order and harmony to this planet, and that will stop all the chaos. And they don't want to stop the chaos. They want to keep living in chaos because they want to separate themselves from God. Even though that's not true, that's still what they're aiming for, is to try to separate themselves from God, even though it will never happen. So they try to get you to be in chaos just like him, hoping that one day they can fully separate themselves from God. But you got to keep loving and keep living in truth, because that's the way up out of here, is living in your truth and stay in that unconditional love. And they also tell you that love doesn't have a definition. That's another thing that they tell you to try to make you not live in your truth. Love has a definition. Love is just truth, and the truth is that we are all a part of God. We are all equal in God's eyes. We are all aspects of God. All the stuff that you've done in your life, it doesn't matter if you think it's good or bad. It's all an aspect of God. You had to go through this in order for creation to keep going in the way that it was made to go. So everybody's an aspect of God. I guess you can call everybody a god and a goddess and an angel. I guess you can call them a demon too. All of us are everything. All of us are part of each other. So that's all, man. God is everything and everybody. He's the grass, the sky, the trees, the everything, and you part of him. So you the same thing. That dude down the street that you call a crackhead every day, he's you. That's part of you. That's why eventually what you do to folks will come back to you, because they are you. So wise up. Start treating folks right. Start treating folks with unconditional love and truth. Not for the sake of just what you think God wants, but for the sake of just living in your truth, living as your higher self. Have unconditional love for everybody. Live in your truth. And stop living a lie, y'all, okay? So that's my take on what God is. I think he's everything and everybody, and don't have no beginning and no end. So anyway, thank y'all for watching this video, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace out. Oh yeah, hit that bell too. Hit that bell on my videos so y'all can get notified when I upload a video. So anyway, I'm out, y'all. Peace.